All right, my name's Pat Morgan, and up here we have the JV and the varsity wrestling team. We practice as one team every day, so we figured, we should just be up here together. Before I begin to talk about my team, I just want to first thank Mr. Braco, Mr. Salzberg, Terry, and Miranda for everything they do just to help make our job easier and allow our season to run smoothly. I want to give a huge thank you to the parents for their continued support, and to my coaches, Stefan Goldberger, Pat Miller, and Brandon Renda. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do my job. This is by far the best team we've had in my 4 years at Plainview. These young men have put in an incredible amount of hard work over the past few months. For many of them, this work did not start in November, but it started last spring and summer. Those days wrestling in hot gyms over the summer months finally began to pay off. It was great to see our upperclassmen develop into leaders and role models, and then to see how this influenced the rapid growth in our underclassmen's wrestling abilities as the season went on. This season was highlighted by 10 all-conference wrestlers. Second in the conference, we had Max Yari, Jake Bader, and Harrison Kiriakou. Third in the conference, Matt Coleman, Aaron Bader, and Tim Rea. Fourth in the conference, Aiden Schwam. Fifth in the conference, Travis Edgerhe. And sixth in the conference, Perry Azugi and Nick Damasi. And we also had our all-county wrestler with the 5th place finish at 138 pounds, Max Yari. Can my seniors take a step forward, please? We're losing a special group this year. Matt Coleman, Harrison Kiriakou, Tim Rea, and Aiden Schwam are the first group of seniors I've had the pleasure of coaching for their entire high school career. There's a lot to be said about this group, as they are the cornerstone of the growth of the Plainview wrestling program. As a freshman class, their team won a single dual meet. As a sophomore class, their team again won a single dual meet. But as juniors, you began to see the culture of this team begin to change as these athletes became leaders in our room. That year, the team won 4 dual meets, a huge improvement for our young team. This year, the Hawks had 7 dual meet victories, the most by a Plainview team in almost 10 years. This improvement from year to year is due to 4 years of hard work and perseverance by these 4 wrestlers in our senior class. I am very excited to see our hard work and off-season training continue to improve our program. I've often told the boys that eventually there will come a time when the wrestling is gone, but the values that this sport instills in you is what sticks with you forever. Although they are talented wrestlers, you have 4 outstanding, respectable, hard-working young men in front of you. At the end of the day, this is what really counts, not the wins and losses. I look forward to watching these incredible young men continue to achieve success and wish them the best of luck next year as they head off to college. And now for our award winners.
So this next wrestler, I've got the pleasure to coaching him throughout his season. It's his first season in a JV/varsity competitive league. Watching him, whether it's on the mat or off the mat, the kid works very hard, and we're very proud to see how much he's grown throughout the season. We've had to throw him out to the Wolves a few times in the varsity lineup, but he didn't complain. He just went out there and wrestled his hardest, and that's what we love about the kid. So will Jack Barton come on up and receive the JV MVP.
So for our next award, we have the I Got Your Back award. And this guy right here is a freshman, and he was also thrown out into the Wolves many times. And honestly, in a wrestling match, it drains you mentally and physically. And for somebody like him to be thrown out there, not really knowing what to do, or he's growing. So he was let down a lot because of the inexperience, and obviously with the sport comes more and more experience, the hard work. really paid off for him. So I would like to give this next award to Miles Serpico for
Really so much I could say about this next award I'm going to give out. This kid's been a real leader on and off the mat, really a true extension of the coaching staff. What can I say? He's a model student, model athlete. Recorded his 100th win as a junior. Took 5th in Nassau County. I am very proud to give this to Max Yari, team MVP.
All right, and for the last award of the night that we will be giving out, this is the now varsity I Got Your Back award. It kind of it goes together with the JV I Got Your Back award because personally, there's something that I seen in one of the dual meets that we had this year. So as I was saying about the JV, Miles Serpico, I Got Your Back. So when he was thrown out into a match this year, he was, like I said before, let down. He was a little upset. He lost the match, but sometimes it's not only about winning the match, it's about just going out there and trying your hardest. Going out there and just showing your team that you're there for them, but he's also there for himself. So this guy who's going to be getting this award is a senior. He worked his butt off all year, even though he didn't really like to as much because he was, always getting tired out, always trying to do the right thing for the team and for himself. He stood out to me because Miles was a little upset in the corner after he lost his match. So this senior, who is going to be getting this award, walked over to him without being told to. He walked over to him and was just giving a tap on the back, telling him everything is going to be all right. You're young. You got a ways to go. Everything's going to be all right. You're doing your best. Really what a prime athlete and teammate should be doing. And it was really nice to see as coaches. It really, it hit the heart, and it was a very respectful and a very nice thing to do. But A+ teammate goes to Matthew Coleman. I did forget one thing. Besides all of that, being a great teammate, he went out there. He was the 138-pounder this year. He went out there and wrestled really whatever weight we needed him to go to. If it was to bump up a weight class or two, he did that. And honestly, he is a great student, a great kid, and I wish him the best in the future.